an inspiration for last session, so no debate there.
Definitely.
Who remembers what we did well enough for a recount?
Meg says she knows, right, Meg?
We had many critical successes in our battle against
I don't think I had one.
what we were. Well, I had many critical successes. Yeah, we kicked some serious butt. And I will be 100% honest, I don't actually remember. Oh, no, was last session the one where we did the super awesome dimension door? Renan took Hoppy up on the pyramid and then he did like a superhero slide down onto the bad guys that were trying to tunnel into the pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were epically successful and we got an airship out of it.
Allegedly.
Yes. Allegedly. Yeah, we had a lot of really cool cinematic wins. So we fought bad guys on the road, and then the airship came in, and people rappelled down.
We fought far fewer.
We fought far fewer because Draco obliterated them with his awesomeness.
Yeah, so it was quite awesome.
You reversed gravity one time.
It was a very cinematic.
That was the time before last.
It was a very cinematic and action-packed session. I loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun.
And we have those canopic jars without dingus on top.
That's right.
So we don't know what those are. We put them in the tower and took Draco's pilgrims out.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Remind for everybody again that we murdered more people.
We may have discarded the bodies of, laid peacefully to rest in the city of the dead, Draco's cult members.
I thought this was a bastion of the dead.
Who were left in the tower without food and water for a week.
Yes, and we now
Which, by the way, we need to change that. Make sure we start storing food in there. Just
the Pharaoh specifically stated, "Do not open the unlabeled jars," so that's why we stored them in there. Yes, and we removed the human remains.
I like that. That's just on our to-do list now.
Oh,
do a sweep of our vehicles and locations for human remains.
And he had also told us something about the being that we are going to fight, in that, like, because the we are many, as we fight it, we'll end up having to fight more of them. So the plan is to go to the city, and it's perpetual night. So we're going to try to use the cube to capture the being so that we don't have to fight it, because there is no destroying it, only it'll just keep separating. So that's our plan for attack. So we're taking the airship to the City of Night, and we have our consultants, and we're going to try to break in and meet with someone who can help us get to where our God-touched creature is that we're supposed to destroy. What are they called?
A Beast of Chaos.
Beast of Chaos. That's the one.
I have two notes. The name of the person that you're looking for, who's been remaining sort of on station as a scout, is named Shefket. And I don't know whether... I think I've only ever have had Oni fight a Hydra one time, but I feel like maybe like you felt so burned by the idea that when you cut off one head, two grow back, that is sort of like a paradigm you have assigned to many of the other things we have fought.
More like maybe it's insects or something because of the stuff that we've been fighting. Just
sure.
That the Pharaoh told us that it just keeps swarming, right? Like.
Yeah, I just wanted to, like, editor's note that those are Oni's words, not necessarily the gospel given to you by Dungeon Master John.
That's how I remember it.
Mm-hmm. Grain of salt or sand. Yeah, so you were in the...
Did we check to see if anybody was in Astley's cube?
We didn't check, but it should be empty because we released the creature when we fought the giant golem,
And we killed it.
and we killed it.
Okay.
So there shouldn't be anything in there now.
And the large mechanical construct is called what? Like that class of creature, not necessarily its given name. Not like Charles.
It's
Not the golem?
I mean, it's funny because like golem is
Construct?
the Jewish word for that, but there is actually like an ancient Coptic word for it as well. Shabti. And now you've learned something.
Which I will promptly forget. But I appreciate that you're constantly trying to better me.
So we are in Noctanabu's throne room. You know that the Great Pyramid at the center of Hamunaptra is the Temple of Eternal Night. That the area surrounded is always shrouded in, twilight. We also know that the locust swarms of Apshate have devoured everything in the intervening space, leaving this giant barren wasteland around the temple proper. But somewhere in that vast emptiness is the contact that you're supposed to meet. I don't have anything else. I'm ready to move forward to the next scene, unless you guys have anything else you want to do here with Noctanabu or anything in the city, the little city of Bastion that teleports.
We did do a long rest, so
Mhm.
We did it? Okay, should probably do that then, huh?
Then show you the great temple of Eternal Night at the heart of Hamunaptra. All of the vegetation has been eaten away by the devouring host. There's nothing nothing organic seems to remain. The citizens of Hamunaptra have been evacuated to the last stronghold at Bastion, but everything that could be eaten has been eaten. It's a stark contrast. Everything is just sand and stone, or the proper pyramid. How do you wish to make the approach? We had talked, I think, about either going on foot or trying to take the airship. Either there's a very small chance that you can make the entire approach unnoticed because it is just a barren, flat, desolate wasteland. So if someone is watching you, looks a bit like this, I would say that there's no chance they don't see you coming, unless you utilize some other kind of stealth technology. So talk to me about how you want to make the approach while you look through the wastelands for Shefket.
question: do we? Is there metal as well on the ground? Or
Like
did they-
on in the
did
pyramid, yes.
Did they eat the metal or?
No.
Can't tell from here.
Okay. You
Trying
said
to get ahead of it. Yeah.
sandstone, sand and stone. I just wanted to know if there's metal because maybe there's a pile of gold we need to loot.
Loot and scoot.
Okay. And we can either fly or we can walk. Those are our options.
Or I mean, you can come up with something else.
I'm okay with walking, and I can also cast Pass Without a Trace to help us sneak along. I do
Like
want to make
snakes.
sure that our airship stays safe, so I do not think that it should be closer to the city than it needs to be. Especially because, well, actually, no, as I say that, isn't this one of their airships?
Yes.
So they wouldn't
So-
necessarily recognize it as dangerous.
Bad people coming in.
Yeah.
So I say half of us stay on it, half of us are on the ground, so that way if stuff goes AWOL or crazy, like our two tanks in the air will be dropped down right onto them and start attacking. Then your support players can shoot ahead.
Yeah, I
Seems
kind of
a
like
really
that.
bad idea.
Well, we might lose our airship, but we would get much farther
Well-
faster.
Like, why would we drop our tanks or keep our tanks in the air when?
Exactly, you're coming
Instead
down.
of
You'd be porting anyway, though. Like the aim is to get inside as far as you can and port, right? to the distraction. Oh no!
Oh,
You guys are looking for directions.
Hoppy, you and I will 100% jump down when there's things to
Yeah.
fight.
I'm aware of that, but
I like this plan.
You could also treat it like a fishing trawler and just drag Hoppy behind on 200 feet of line and draw out all of the flesh-eating bugs.
Blah.
Oh, even better.
All right, let's see how far we can get into the city then, with the understanding that we might lose this.
I think we should walk.
And not risk the airship.
I don't really care about the airship so much as if I have to drop, likely if something's down there, they're going to see us in an airship long before we see them. Whereas on the ground, they may see us, but like the worst that's going to happen is they're going to shoot a fireball at us, and we'll get to reflex save.
But will they shoot at us if we're in one of their vessels? Like, they wouldn't know that we're bad guys. So
True.
We'll have to use resources to fight our way from the beginning of the city versus flying as far as we can in and landing somewhere and then going on foot if we have to get to the center of the city.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine with me.
Well, only because it's their ship. If it wasn't their ship, I might feel differently.
Are we going to split the crew? Someone ground, some in the air?
Nope. I don't think we split the crew. I think we all go in the air and go as far as we can.
I'm down.
Any other dissenting opinions? Or do we move
Caleb.
forward with Project Airship?
Renan? Amon?
Project Airship.
Renan?
Renan concurs. Let's do this shit. Let's do this shit.
Let's do this ship. Alright, the only other wrinkle in that plan is that nobody in the party of 5 has proficiency in air vehicles, so we had considered using
the consultants.
Yeah, William, the pirate with the eye patch. He has demonstrated core competency in piloting the airship before. Perhaps he could be persuaded to do it again. Otherwise, you risk losing the airship to your own inability to pilot it. Mm-hmm. What do you guys want to do there?
Yeah, I think that we had discussed that, and the plan was to have the Pharaoh stock us with a pilot so that we could fly.
William O'Houlihan, the
I like the name.
pirate mercenary, is available and willing to embark on this dangerous mission. He says that he has been well compensated by the Pharaoh, and he always is interested in a good story, and this should make for a fantastic tale.
Excellent.
I like it.
That he's both the amalgam of Patches O'Houlihan and One Eye Willie.
Wait, One Eye Willie died. Oh no.
So did Patches O'Houlihan.
He did too,
Crushed
didn't
by
he?
2 tons
Oh,
of
no.
irony. All right.
This is gonna be good.
As we move into the city, as described and as you're looking at, there is just a huge, mile-wide circumference, or diameter rather, of just barren landscape. Something has just et down to the bedrock. Everything vegetative, everything organic, devoured.
What's the city's name?
I'm sorry?
What's the city's name?
Hamunaptra.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was the boss. That's not
Noctunabu. Yep.
Hamunaptra. Thank you.
Mhm.
Taking notes.
Yay!
For the purposes of this scene, as you guys sort of crest the barren wake, I'd like each of you to make a perception roll that will apply for the remainder of this scene. That's just heads on a swivel, how well you're able to take in the scenery while also remaining vigilant as to looking for signs of danger and the person you're seeking. 12 is the bar. It's not great.
I'm not very perceptive.
I'm extremely perceptive, except I'm blind today.
Does this get Does this work with what is it that gives me this is a perception check, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Not survival, so I don't get advantage. That was what I was checking.
Copy. All right.
I got shit in my eye.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys fly through. You can see, like a gemstone in a crown. The Temple of Eternal Night is the only like visible thing along this completely destroyed horizon line. As you make your way sort of around that, you know that he's the man you're looking for was trying to do recon and keep an eye on the temple itself. So he's probably not too far from that. But as you're making your way as low-key as you possibly can in a flying airship, towards the barren, towards the city through this sort of barren, desolate wasteland, the first feature that Amon notices is that there's a trough, a natural depression in the bedrock that sort of looks either like where two surfaces meet but they're not at the same level, or there's a geologic depression here. And along this sort of natural canyon, there are plumes of steam, like almost geyser-like, that just periodically are erupting all around. It would provide some potential cover were you able to fly low enough to the ground to sort of hide in the steam clouds being produced by these geysers. There are elements of like a Star Wars style trench run where if you were capable pilot enough to be in this natural canyon, you could technically dip below the horizon line. But otherwise, at first blush, there's nowhere to hide. It's just open space, and you guys tell me if you want to make a beeline for the temple and do a flyby, or if you want to do, concentric examination circles.
Chance of them seeing us yet, or no?
I feel like circles is going to be more suspicious than flying to a specific location where we look like we belong. Well, that's just me.
I kind of agree with that. I kind of agree with that. I say if we go headstrong right into towards where, can we see where there's any other of these ships around?
So far, no. The skies are empty. No swarm of malevolent bugs, nor any other airship.
Okay, see, so far so good. So far so good. I say we head straight towards the main pyramid, because that could be the docking station, right?
Mm-hmm.
Act as if it's a new
Deliveries.
Yeah.
Although, thinking of this now, they're all like undead stuff, right? They can probably sense life.
What if I cast Pass Without a Trace on us so that we can't be magically detected? Wait, what does it say?
You're just making that up.
No. Okay. We can't be tracked except by magical means. So if they aren't magical and they're just undead, they won't notice us, right?
Aren't undead magical in their own way?
Are they? DM? That's a DM question.
I just want to take a moment to bask in this. I love these kinds of things. Magic isn't the right word. There is an otherworldly force that animates undead in almost every circumstance. Not necessarily magic, in the sense that like the power source is not arcane. I think Draco's point, without tipping my hand too much or without like a significant knowledge roll from somebody who knows, there's at least one person in your party who is so attuned to the powers of vitality and light that he can detect the very presence of undead. It would not be unreasonable that the other side of that spectrum would be possible, where someone who was so in tuned to shadow and death, that they might be able to detect the presence of living
opposite.
creatures in much the same way.
Yeah.
Is that me?
No.
It's-
I think Hoppy can sense the dead. He sees dead
Yeah.
people.
it's a mon. It's definitely a mon.
He
I'm
sees
back,
dead
by the
people
way.
after he's killed them.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we should.
I wasn't
think this is a
answering the
bad
question
plan.
in a way to like dissuade people, just telling you what I think seems possible based on what you know.
So I'm thinking it's a bad plan that Oni decided to do. I don't know why we're following Oni into this.
Fine, just throw me under the bus.
It's right. I am. Yeah, so I'm going to start being more vocal to the team. I think Oni's putting us into a trap. We should probably exit the nice little airship. Thankfully, no one's seen us yet. But I think they're going to kill us. They were laying in wait.
I'm going to move us forward. Do you guys stay in the airship heading towards Hamanoptera? Do you about face? Do you land and disembark? I need
Land and
consensus
disembark.
instead of a couple of different ideas.
I mean, I
Abandon-
go where the group goes, so.
Abandoned ship! Abandoned ship!
We're concerned with being seen or having someone like take down the
Yeah.
airship if we get in too far?
Basically, the undead sensing the alive people here, then we're going to be, SOL.
That's right.
I have an idea. Wheel or woe, staying on the ship.
Good call. It's going to be probably a mixed bag either way, like it usually is, but
Well,
Hi,
you can
John.
try.
Hi, Zeke.
Actually, you know what? Instead of wheel or woe on staying on the ship, wheel or woe going on ground.
Thinking. I think the compass would say wheel.
Ground it is.
Let's do some ground and pound. Pound them on the ground.
you're grounded.
I mean, if nothing else, it keeps William alive.
I'm still going to cast Pass Without a Trace while we're on the ground. So that way, as long as everybody
Did
is
we
within
name-
30 feet of me, they will get a +10 to stealth checks.
Can we take a minute to discuss whether we're going to rename the second ship or is it going to get crashed in the next scene?
We don't have it yet.
We're borrowing it. William O'Houlihan tells you
Oopty it is.
that your incredibly brave souls to want to disembark here. He asks if you want him to stay close to be able to provide support or to work as an extractor. Should we come up with a sign? What do you want me to do? He said he's already been paid either way, so if it's just to go back and have a delicious dinner and sleep in a comfortable bed, he's very happy with that.
We should have
He'll
him
be-
watch the skyline for some kind of.
Oh,
or let's give him a communicator thingy,
Do we have one?
a sending stone.
Yeah,
one of
where
them
are
is
ours?
in Ish, and one of them is on you.
I
So I
thought
don't-
we had 4.
I
No,
remember
we
only
only
a
ever
pair.
had
We
two.
only had two.
Then never mind. We can't do that.
But
It would be funny to give him the one that's connected to the people in Ish, though.
well, actually, that might not be a bad idea because we can talk to Sorry, and tell her to tell the people in Ish. So we can talk to Sorry at any time because we have the second sending stone. We don't have to wait till morning.
I mean, that's true.
I mean, I like
long as she
making
remains
Amon
initiative.
wake up early. That's funny.
Well,
Have Amon wake up early every time.
okay. Anyway,
I was
think that,
already awake.
Let's go! Let's fucking go!
Let's do it.
Do
Going by foot.
how
Let's go.
how can we
We're walking
uh,
in. We're walking in. Walking in.
Without a trace,
That
though.
seems fair. Seeing Renan sort of just take off after disembarking, just bravely putting up the cowl of her hood and trudging off into the barren wake, hopefully inspires the rest of you to join her.
You know, this is
I-
surprising, seeing Renan go out first. She's usually hiding first.
are we going to give him a sign to look for, or are we just going to tell him to go back?
I like Amon's suggestion of a big lightning bolt as a symbol.
Okay.
But can we like color it like a
Can-
specific purple?
I have a
lightning bolt or
purple
something?
one.
Perfect. Then we'll tell him to watch the
Perfect.
horizon for a purple lightning bolt, and if he sees it, he needs to come and pick us up.
Okay.
Pulls up the rope ladder saying, "You guys are crazy." I love it. But then begins flying back the way he came, telling you he'll remain aloft and, nearby, but not too close.
Draco, you forget that Renan can hide from anyone, anywhere, anytime.
She is very good.
Do it repeatedly.
She's very good.
Mhm.
Gene Parmesan?
Ah! As you walk, I would like a general stealth check for the party, which we handle two ways. Without a trace, I think it's maybe best if everybody rolls their own individual stealth, or we can do a group stealth check where one person rolls for the group.
That's me. It's a me. I'm
Well,
happy to roll for the whole group.
Yep. And you get plus 10.
Okay, let
Do you-
me. The worst that I can get on my own is a 24. So
Yes.
Daddy.
ah,
Good
that's
job.
the worst I can do.
I love that. Still a very formidable roll. Keeping to the low spots in the ground, maybe even wandering adjacent to some of those steam geyser canyons that were described. You weave your way through the barren wake, coming within half a mile or so of Hamunaptra. Amon, since you are the most perceptive in our group, it is at this point that you can hear and then feel something that causes you to halt the column of advance. It sounds like a buzzing, but then you can also feel like minor impact tremors. That sounds like something very large and very heavy just running across a wooden floor. Like you can just feel the impact of it. And you can hear small insectoid-like screeching sounds. They seem to be coming from across the chasm and above your position, so you're sort of in that low spot that I described. So just above you on that slightly higher piece of terrain, the literal high ground, and maybe to the north of your position by, hundreds of feet, but less than 1,000 feet for sure.
Well, send Draco in. He's our bug trap.
Bug boy.
No.
Get him, Zapper.
Bug Zacker. Bug Zacker.
What? How do we kill those things? Do you guys remember?
With fire.
With fire?
Thought you kill bugs with fire.
By hitting it really hard.
No, I feel like hitting is like the least effective. There's actually a way to kill them. I don't remember.
I can do my
Mm.
hunter sense.
Okay, bro.
Are they like slugs? Is it diatomaceous earth?
You just gotta salt them. Sodium chloride, my only weakness. I think if you're looking to ascertain facts about them, you should probably identify them first. So someone should peek.
I'll do that. And I'll use my spell so I can see their weaknesses.
As you peek over from your position of being hidden, you can see that there's one of these, serpentine trenches that I've described a couple of times that have plumes of geyser-like steam and smoke erupting periodically throughout them. The basin, the lowest point, is filled with these. They look like large dung beetles with that kind of like Triceratops style crested horns, but they have a central horn that is glowing green, and you can see that it like drips periodically with acidic venom. Just pop, drip, drip, sizzle, drip, drip, sizzle everywhere it goes. And on the bit of elevated terrain that they are below, there is a enormous segmented worm that looks sort of like a voracious, hugely immense millipede with a maw of reticulated teeth, and it is pursuing 3 humanoid people who have been pushed to the edge of this high ground area. So now they are sort of, their options are to be pushed into the crevasse where the dung beetles wait, or face this large segmented worm creature. And it's slowly advancing, and they look panicked.
Dad.
Oh, we have to
Save the people. You gotta save the people,
We're
right?
sneaking, right? We're stealthy.
You are
I
still.
mean, do they look like they'd be much help for us?
So we're saving the people. We're saving the people, you stupid man.
Are they going to help or are they going to harm us? They're going to probably harm us and keep us
Of the people that
distracted.
are being cornered on the high ground, 2 of them appear to be humans in matching sets of plate mail armor. The third is that same kind of mummified undead person that Amon noticed in the temple that does not have that abhorrent repulsion. Like, he is not the reviled dead. He is a radiant mummy. He is undead and wrapped in religious silks, but he doesn't have that he doesn't belong here vibe. So while you do acknowledge he is dead, you less categorize him as undead and more just dead. He is a mummy, but you don't get the undead ick from him.
So did they fuck with him? It's their fault if they mess with like something that belongs here and they don't. Fuck them. Let them die then. I hate them.
See, Rin is with me on this one.
No, I mean, is that the impression we're getting?
This could be Shafkum. You know that he is a ritualized dead man. He is a mummy in the service of Nocturnambu. Hi, Zeke.
Hi.
Okay, well then we need to not kill the mummy. And we need to figure out what the hell is going on. Can I get closer and see if I can find out, like, without being seen?
Yes.
can
I'll
try.
go ahead and I'll move you guys to the scene, and you can tell me.
Ow!
A little bit larger than normal maps. You may have to zoom out a few ticks. You guys would be here-ish. Where I put the X in the lower right-hand corner. You'd be emerging from that position.
Dad.
Oh, we're over there. Okay.
These these are the what are those? Are the steam vents?
Yep. There are large steam fissures in the ravine here. You can see the large dung beetle-like creatures patrolling the low ground, and up on the high ground you can see 3 humanoids being cornered by large bruiser insect-type creatures.
When I peeked at them, I wanted to assess the weaknesses.
Where's the worm?
I was trying to do it in a way that was like narrative and less literal. The large segmented worm at the top there has a huge gaping maw full of curved teeth, designed or telegraphing very clearly that it intends to swallow its prey and prevent that prey from escaping. So probably a swallow whole attack, no specific vulnerabilities. Although
I saw that as a beetle. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. It's not a huge, it's not a big picture, but like that creature is like 60 feet long. So while it only occupies that space in
Yeah.
its coiled state, like it is 100 feet long in the other direction.
Well,
Its carapace is designed very similarly, Amon, to a Remoraz, which is a creature you are familiar with. They have a incredibly unique feature to produce intense amounts of heat that lets them burrow through stone, dirt, ice, etc. That carapace can be superheated. It also makes them immune to fire damage because their own body's internal temperature can become nearly molten. With regards to the lower dung beetles, their horn is dripping with this acid ability. They have the
Right.
supernatural ability to project a line of acid. It is quite debilitating. Best to avoid if possible. And they can't be paralyzed, but no specific vulnerabilities.
Excellent.
What about the tiny bugs up in the top right?
Every one of you should recognize those. They are sturgeons. They are like mutated giant mosquitoes. Each one is approximately the size of a small bird, and they have a foot-long needle-like proboscis that drains people. They can exsanguinate a human body in less than a turn if there's a swarm large enough of them. These might just be predators of opportunity rather than a cohesive part of Apshate. Whereas everything else definitely screams to you that this is part of the swarm of the Devourer. The Sturges might just be opportunistic feeders.
Okay.
Well, I think in order to get to the big guy, we're gonna have to take out the little guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we do it in a strategic manner so that we're not attracting multiple mobs at once? Like, could we sneak over this way and try to
What's this way?
navigate our way around some of this stuff?
Well, it looks like we got to take out the two that are nearest to the people that are going to be knocked off there, because they're either going to fight the worm or they're going to fight these two guys, and they don't look like they're going to be able to do too much. So if we take out one of the guys down here, it could help them quite a bit.
So that, and free up the space so that they can come down and join us.
Yeah,
Instead of having to be up
exactly.
there. Okay,
Exactly.
I like it. I'm ready to bodily rush this one.
And do you want to both focus on the same one, or do you want to split our effort?
You can bodily rush this one. Actually, I'll let you bodily rush this one because this one will 100% join the fight. And I will bodily rush this one and try to give the dudes a safe place to come down to group up with us.
And then everybody else focus on this dude, and that way we can, kind of
join you.
Yeah, that way we can kind of make ourselves a safe path.
I like it.
Okay. I put you guys in the lower
strategy.
right-hand corner, where this stone is. You guys can start your turn within 30 feet of that stone, where I'm pinging. But go ahead and roll initiative if you're ready.
Do I need to be... Okay. Is some of that rough terrain right there in the middle?
Getting like down, so like where the steam vents are is a lower terrain. Getting down is technically difficult terrain, but it's only 10 feet.
Okay.
What the hell? That never happens.
Are you confusing never and always again?
No, Draco never
Yes.
gets to go second.
Oh, I just saw the 12.14 and assumed that was him.
Yeah, that never happens.
I hope we get to act first based on
Nope.
surprising them.
So, you do have surprise. We can cover the way that works. Basically, your attacks against somebody who is surprised will have advantage this turn and this turn only, and then they will make a perception check based on every person's individual stealth once combat is initiated to determine how quickly they react. So Amon, you go first, which is awesome. Whatever you choose to attack is not aware you're here yet, so all of your attacks will be made with advantage this round against whatever target you choose.
Fantastic. All right. I'm gonna go after the big mama. With my moonbow.
Both are hits.
Mama. Billion. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Zeke. The arrows do stick into its carapace. It roars more out of surprise than pain, likely. It having not seen you, like, I think maybe it thinks that the three people it's cornered are hurting it, and it's kind of confused by that. But it roars and begins to charge them in like the classic dumb beast response of "You have hurt me, so I'm going to hurt you."
Uh-oh.
The carrion beetles don't do anything in the trench. They are aware that something is happening, but they seem confused and disorientated. But they have now taken an action this turn, which is delaying to defend. Draco, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to be super sneaky like a snake and come up this way with little fire dude with me too. Right? And Scorching Ray number red.
I believe that red is a color.
I'm glad you got that.
Unless it's a food dye.
It's true.
And then flame seed on top of that.
Let me parse this for a moment. Looks like all hits.
Woohoo!
Unfortunately, not a lot of damage, but a lot of hits.
No.
That's actually
18.
super helpful for me because I know that they're 16. Or at least 16.
It is Renan's turn now, with enemies on deck.
All right. Renan is going to shoot the one we agreed to shoot.
Yeah, my computer.
Does an 18 hit?
It does.
It does.
Oh, sweet. That's a good amount of damage.
Just show off. It's only because you're snicking. You're sneaky like a snake.
Ooh, what the hell happened there?
Make a little snack.
I like that for there, John.
It generated some kind of formula, and I don't know what that was. Renan's turn done. Oh boy. This large, like, bipedal cockroach-looking creature walks up and grabs one of the protectors and just throws him into the ravine and attempts to grapple the other one, preparing to do the same to him next turn. Hoppy, it's your turn. Oni, you're on deck.
Okay. I am raging and I am running down the hill and I'm going to get right here. I want to see horns. Question. If I do hammering horns here, can I move him towards that? I can go
Yeah.
10 feet away.
Mhm.
Or push 10 feet away. Okay.
Indeed, you can.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start with I'm going to start with my Warglaive. I'm going to hit all the buttons. Okay, Warglaive. 18. And then horns. No Great Weapon Master damage, but I should be able to push him 10 feet with a... he can roll to save 18.
Is it strength?
Strength, yeah.
I did not.
Okay.
Anything else from Hoppy?
I'm gonna follow him along and try and keep him in the vent.
Nice. Oni, it's your turn. Baddies on deck.
Okie doke. So I can definitely move the extra distance. I'm wondering if I can't, like, leap behind this thing. Like when I come down from the hillside, can I try to jump behind it so that I'm not facing the acid spraying front?
Sure, but then you'd be near its dung ball back. Dung beetles famously known for their dung balls. That's a true science fact.
Well, then to the side so that I can maybe try to get it. I just want to make sure that it doesn't spray acid.
Yeah, given that you don't suffer any difficult terrain penalties, I don't think there's even a need for athleticism necessarily. I mean, you can be showy if you want to, but I don't think.
No, I just want to intentionally make sure that I'm not standing in front of it.
Sure.
All right, here goes attack number 1. Number 3.
Well, and a critical miss.
And number 4.
Damn. Critically wounded, but not yet deceased. Oni, you slash at it many times, cutting through its carapace. It's dying, it's missing a leg. But you can still hear its primary weapon, like, sort of excreting poison. Drop, drop, sizzle, sizzle, as it lands on the rock billow. Anything else from Oni?
No, that was her turn.
I should have mentioned this earlier, Oni, but if you're within 30 feet of me, then you can, I can soak damage. So
Nice.
just
Okay.
FYI, you're at 40 feet.
More than.
So
Excellent.
if you were on the other side of the beast, I could heal you.
The large worm charges and just in one gulp swallows the mummy. And you can see like the ball sort of work its way from its mouth down its throat through the like segmented carapace.
We're gonna have to cut it out.
He's now inside. Amon, it is your turn. Beetles on deck.
Alright. I'm going to keep going after the same guy so I can stack my hunter's marks. Oh, I don't have an advantage now.
That's correct.
And
no!
there's
What?
Wang.
Yeah.
fabulous.
John did that to you. He's the one that put it out there in the universe.
Yeah. No advantage.
Oh no.
Uh,
You lose your combat footing, exposing yourself to your enemies, which is just rude. Technically, that's a crime, I think. You can't just expose yourself.
I
Your
can't wear a
enemies,
kilt all the time.
your enemies have advantage on all attacks made against you until the end of your next round.
I think you're
Fabulous.
away from everybody.
Does that mean I still get to have my second shot?
It does, yeah.
Sweet.
Like kind of doing that Jack Sparrow walk of yours, just a little unsteady.
on the rock, beat you. John,
Oh no, you leave him at 4 hit points.
Oh,
So close. If the other attack had hit, I guess guaranteed death.
mm-hmm.
Any movement from Amon, or are you happy
No,
maintaining the high ground?
I'm gonna move just off to the side a little bit more.
Wait, were you attacking red or were you attacking the worm dude?
So I
Oh, I
was
thought
attacking. Oh no, sorry, I was attacking the big guy. That's who I was attacking initially.
My mistake. Good catch, Zach. That's much better. These two beetles, once they saw Hoppy's face, they are now believers. They are going to both discharge their primary acid weapons on Hoppy. Hoppy, I need 2 dexterity saving throws.
This. I assume I can see this happening, so I get advantage.
I thought that was only on traps. I feel like I forget this all the time, though, so that's very possibly my fault.
Will dodge away from danger against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells.
Yeah, I mean, that seems deliberately vague. Anything you can see is pretty much anything, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, I mean, it says I blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. It would be hilarious to make me blind at this point. So, I'm sorry. What am I rolling?
Dexterity times 2.
Dex save.
That's a bummer on that last one. They each do 32 points of acid, so the first one will do 16, but the second one will do all 32. That's 48
Okay.
points of acid.
And that's not halved.
That's correct. Oni, the other beetle, will bite you, or excuse me, will claw you. Missing on the first claw, hitting on the second one? Question mark.
Yes.
For oh my goodness, big spender for 6 points of slashing damage.
Hoppy said he could heal me, and I'm confident that
Yeah.
he can heal at least 6 damage.
It
I
almost
can
seems like
definitely-
a waste of his reaction for 6 points, but you guys, you do you.
I mean, if he doesn't need the reaction for anything else, I'll take it.
Oh, and then it does 11 damage to the dingus in front of you. So
Haha!
That's worth it. Here's something about the math of that tickles my brain. That being at 33 hit points minus 11 takes him to 22. That's fun.
Mhm.
All right, Draco, you're up. Renan is on deck.
Okay. I mean, I will go ahead and Scorching Ray one more time, the same dude. Maybe I'll actually, kill him this time. So 1, 2, 3. So it probably
2
did not kill
hits
him.
for 12. Yep.
And then another 7.
Oh, you lead him.
Yep, sure did.
Oh, I thought that was a golden Lee.
Very close. He's at 3. Like if you had hit with the Scorching Ray or rolled above average on your d6s there.
Yeah.
Anything else from Draco, or am I passing to Renan?
Passing to Renan.
Renan, you're up. Baddie's on deck.
Okay. I'm going to assume that Oni can finish that one.
Reasonable.
And I'll go for this thing.
I Oh
my god. Sorry, I'm having Roll20 issues. 1 second.
No worries.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yes, that happened.
Nice.
Literally, right?
That's insane damage. Is that my high? That's not my highest.
I feel like you got over 70 something once, and I think
Yeah.
this is 69 only. Nice.
Nice.
You're welcome.
Good job.
It is enough to kill it outright, which is always fun. So let's talk about your critical hit. It was going to be you were able to maneuver towards your opponent while attacking and harassing them, which was going to give you the ability to automatically succeed in grappling your opponent if you had a free hand, or shoving your opponent if both hands were in use. So as always, you can just take the inspiration token because you killed something with it, or if you want to pitch me on some kind of movement or positioning based bonus boon, I'm all ears.
I will definitely take an inspiration token.
Very good. The Umber Hulk goes. It chucks the other guy. Oh, that's not the right thing. Down into the pit. And jumps down to square off against Hoppy in a classic big dudes fight. It will make 2 rend attacks. Damn, consistent. Wow. Okay, Samesy. That's 7 and 7 to you for a total of 14. Hoppy, it's your turn in big guy fight, and Oni, you're on deck.
Alright, I will hit the thing that's hitting me. Bam. Bam.
The 16 misses.
Okay. Does the 19 hit?
It does. 23 marked. Movement, or are you gonna stay there?
I'm gonna stay here, but I can follow up with a horns.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and I think my... I should have 3d6 as my crit damage on those.
Oh, because so, like brutal critical, you're saying? It didn't roll?
Brutal critical, yeah, it didn't roll. So I'm do 2 more. And then roll crit hit.
Or devastating, whatever they changed it to now.
Was always brutal critical.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I updated it so it's accurate now.
70 says your senses heighten and you become aware of threats around you on the battlefield. You may use the dodge action after your attack for free.
I guess I might as well. That's fine.
Before you decide whether or not you want to move, once Renan assassinated that large carrion beetle, it dies in the spot, having had its head severed from its thorax. It kind of just pops off neatly. But the giant sacks full of that caustic corrosive acid begin to just leak out all over the ground, creating this kind of expanding puddle of toxic goop, and some of it is also filtering into the vents of that steam fissure.
That can't be good.
Yeah. So can I move over?
Sure.
Can I get up here without provoking an attack of opportunity?
I think you would leave stepping away from him. but like there is fine.
Okay.
Little human shield action.
Yeah.
Well, not human, but all right. Oni, you're up. Baddies on deck.
All right, here we go. I'm going to cry if I can't kill this guy with only 3 hit points.
They'll
Yay!
begin to weep because he
That
regenerates to full.
no.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my movement speed to come up here and fight the giant worm, attempting to hack and slash it around where I see the lump and the mummy inside to try to cut him out.
Sure.
Seriously?
Not a single crit. Jeez.
I just like that I rolled 2 7s. That sucks.
Oh, really solid damage. Oni, having entered this creature's range and made a melee attack against it, you feel a flare of incredibly radiant heat as its scales begin to just spark molten yellow.
No.
In the presence of this creature, as you make your attacks, you are burned from its fire emanation. You take 16 points of fire damage.
Yikes.
Can I soak that?
I believe this is still the same turn, so I don't think so.
I can only do the. My second one is only a attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
Yep.
I took the 16.
Yep. Then the worm goes. It will attempt to bite you. No!
I can
missed.
narrate why it missed.
Please.
Because it's so big and I'm relatively small and I'm right up on its business.
Right, don't be all up in its business. That's rude. Yeah, that's its only.
It's just too big and unwieldy, and I'm too
It tried to
close.
coil around and gulp
Mhm.
you, but it didn't. Because you're too athletic. That's remarkable.
Yep, exactly.
All right, Amon, you're up. Beetles are on deck. Well, beetle.
All right. Keep doing the same thing, chipping away.
Both hit.
Nope. Wrong thing. Sorry. Thank goodness that was the wrong thing. Okay.
Was he laughing?
Yeah.
It's great. I love that.
That's it for me.
A little bit like he's making fun of you. Carrion Beetle will attempt to recharge its acid weapon. Can't find my 6-sided dice, so we'll use roll 20. Oh, that sucks. Then I don't get to do that. Seeing these guys that have been dropped down into its area, it just begins pummeling them to death. Draco, it is your turn. Renan is on deck.
Okay, so homeboy, he's really good with fire damage. So I'm going. Go ahead. What?
No, your turn. I was forgetting something, but I'll make up for it later.
Uh-oh. That scares me when you say stuff like that. Okay, so we're... Let's see. What do I want to do that? Do I do that? Do I do that? Okay. I don't want to do that. Sorry, I wasn't quite ready for that. I didn't realize my turn was already here.
You can.
All right, so since
can pass
he's
the
good
Renin
at,
if you want.
that's okay. I'm good. So, fire dude, he's gonna get a little closer. Right in there, right? Actually, we'll go right in there. And through him, I am going to cast at level 5 Cone of Cold.
Oh.
I feel like that's gonna hit me.
So I got a little closer. It's a cone.
Okay. That starts right outside of my hitbox. Nice.
See?
I love it. No, not there.
Sorry, there?
Nope, not there.
Here.
Nope.
You know what? I want to make sure I get everything. I want to make sure I get everything. Yeah, 60-foot cone.
There.
Well, but
Actually, it is a
that's
60-foot
not gonna
cone.
hit the stuff. The people below are gonna be safe, right? Because they're down.
hmm
So-
I just am showing Drake what's available. Like, there's more target count this way, or hear me out. It's a 60-foot cone. So, like, that's also a really good get.
I mean, I do like what you're saying. I like the whole 60-foot, like, 40 cone. So, yeah, that'd be cool. That's what I'm thinking. I do love
Yes,
the fact
the
that we can
people
actually do the
behind
effects.
hard cover are safe, and so it looks like you can primarily only target the giant worm creature.
Cool.
Is it a con save or a dexterity? I think it's con. It is con. Here comes the big one. Are you ready?
Yeah. Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
At least he burned his crit.
20 points. Yeah, I know. That should have been on the attack to devour Oni.
And
Anything
then-
else from Draco? Flame guy, fire CD.
Flame seed at the one that Hoppy is attacking. Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, no. We decided he doesn't roll on the table, right?
We have before, yes, said that.
You did.
But I can if you want me to.
No. Just you. I only want to punish you. Fire guy's an innocent bystander in all of this.
Yes.
Renin is up. Bad guy on deck.
So, quick question: since he is fire, focused, this dude, did he get hurt a little bit more with the ice?
He didn't
Wondering.
seem to be, and that
Okay.
confirms Amon's assessment that there were no specific vulnerabilities, only a invulnerability to fire.
Just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Please don't hit mommy. Please don't hit mommy. Sorry. Hey. We're having a... Ow! Hold on. Please hold.
Take a minute, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to... What is this?
That is an Umber Hulk.
Oh, I want to shoot that. Ow. Bro,
Get
Wanna-
wrecked.
can you sit down, sweetheart? Ow! I do. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry. Only one time.
Are you being gently massaged?
I am. There's nothing gentle about what's happening. We're having a moment. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to mute.
No, you're good. Damaged but not quite killed the Umber Hulk, and it is now his turn. I think he probably just climbs up here to continue his big guy fight, because that's kind of what Umber Hulks do. Hoppy, once it climbs up, it skitters up that space surprisingly fast and with surprising ease, given he is a quote big guy. But when he gets up there, his compound eyes flash for a minute with like this deep yellow burst of light, and they begin to vibrate slightly. As you stare into them, you find yourself like deeply confused by what you're seeing. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as he uses his confusing gaze attack.
Oh, that's funny.
Yes, confusing gaze.
Yeah.
I feel like I have
See, clearly you're confused.
advantage on that. Is it part of rage?
On wisdom saves? That would surprise me.
Well, I thought it was like maybe ancestral protectors? No. I don't know. I just had it stuck in my mind. I'll go ahead and roll it, and if I figure it out, I will.
Doesn't matter. That is high enough to beat it. You are
Okay.
not confused by the gaze. Hoppy, it is
Right.
your turn. Oni's on deck.
Am I like, why are you making eyes at me? I'm gonna fucking kill you. Wham! try that
Not
again.
with a 12. Yeah.
Wham!
Okay, other end of the spectrum.
And roll.
He is dead. No more. That's the bonus critical for extra damage. So same option. You can either take inspiration token for felling a creature with your critical hit, or if you want to talk about like utilizing the, the impelling force of your strike to either grant free movement or maybe like a chunk of it hits the giant worm that Oni's fighting for some bonus damage.
So with Great Weapons Mastery, I get another attack. Could I use the extra dice on my next hit?
That's fair. Yeah.
Then I'm going to come down here and help out these dinguses.
Save the dinguses.
Save the dinguses! And
That
how much
hits.
extra damage is it?
One additional die.
Additional die. Okay. Not a huge amount, but I'm D10. Bruh.
Oof. Bruh. That was
It's
I have
30.
never really experienced anybody saying that to me. When we went to Dana's speech in Santa Barbara, we hung out with Abby for the afternoon.
Uh-huh.
And Abby, whenever I was like, I like to give kids a hard time, like I would just piss her off basically until she would roll her eyes at me and go, bruh.
Mathis started braying us when he was like 4, and so now it's just become part of our conversations.
Love it. All right, Oni, you're up. Worm is on deck.
All right.
You're not broadcasting,
I
so
am
I got to
muted,
hear
and you
that.
guys didn't get to hear my trash talking to the worm.
I think it's only important to them that they know I heard it.
I said he's not even going to get to have a turn. Where are we starting with an 11?
It says you are exhausted, forfeit the remaining actions. That's interesting. Doesn't sound like much of a critical hit. That's weird. I guess 11 is like the sweet spot for just a weird one. You gain. You know how to press the advantage. You gain advantage on all attacks against your target until the end of your next turn.
That was an evil
Excellent.
laugh, even. Jeez.
She pushes the bounds of impish.
Oh, seriously, with advantage, I can't get another crit? There we go.
There you go.
You already got the
luck
crit
upsetting
with,
to me.
with your gold. You just needed the crit with your silver.
And I get one more round with that. Yay.
It says, oh, so this is the one you're gonna have to get creative with me on this. This is the one that says you attempt to disarm your opponent. You're able to take the disarm action for free.
He's got no arms.
That I would let you take any of the other stereotypical like rogue cunning actions for free as a result of your crit, which is the ability to disengage, the ability to dash.
But not the ability to slice open something where I can grab a hand and pull the mummy out. It would still technically be alive.
Well, no, the mummy's technically dead.
Oh, no. I mean the creature that I'm fighting.
I knew what you meant. So technically,
Or I'll take dodge. Dodge would be helpful. I don't want to die.
okay, then yeah, you have dodge.
Done.
Good doing business with you. Two things happen on initiative 10 that we talked about. I've queued it up for 2 turns now. The geyser that has now been pumped full of acidic blood finally ruptures, and it does rain down, acid rain basically, on everybody within 30 feet of it. So let me get my measuring stick out. So I think that's just Hoppy, the dinguses, and the creature that is immune to its own poison. All right. Hoppy, make a fortitude saving throw, and unfortunately, both of the dinguses, despite your best efforts, have perished. You take half of 32, which is 16. And now the wormy guy is going to do wormy guy things. You are dodging, right, Meg?
I am dodging, yes.
So he's below half, so he gets advantage. You are granting him disadvantage, so it's just a normal straight-up roll. Oh, also, when you attacked, his heat aura burns you again for 16 points of fire damage.
Dodge doesn't help me with that.
It does not, but I don't think Hoppy's used his reaction this turn, so he can. Ahead of me as usual. No damage, exactly 0. And then here comes the bite.
He takes 16 damage too.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Well, that puts me very close to dead, and I don't like that at all. This creature has done literally nothing.
He ate a guy.
It ate a
Literally
mummy.
ate a
And
guy.
did no damage except for his reflective. I have burning skin. Don't touch me. Amon, it's your turn. The beetle is on deck.
I need to step away for a bio break. I'll be right back.
Does anybody else need a break? We'll just take a quick 2.
No, I'm good. I'm on the shoots.
One shot is all he needed. That kills it dead.
Stop it.
Die,
Stop
little bitch.
it. Stop.
And then I'm gonna take my other shot at green.
Stop it. That's very rude. Come here.
Nice.
Hold you. Come here. Let me hold you.
You know how to press the advantage. You gain advantage on all attack rolls against your target until the end of your next turn. That's 2 of those in the 11 to 14 range. Yeah, love to see it. All right. That's not. I don't like that. All right. Beetle's turn. Draco's on deck. The beetle. This one has not discharged his acid breath, I don't think, so I'm going to acid burn Hoppy. Hoppy will make a dexterity saving throw that he has advantage on, and while he's away, I'll do it for him. That seems fair. Damn it. Didn't even cheat. It didn't even cheat right. He'll take 16 points of acid. And it is Draco's turn.
Okay. Mr. Draco's awesome little buddy is gonna, since he's already out here, he'll go ahead and go 30 feet, yeah, so. He'll come out to about right here. And we will do I mean,
Are we going to the beach?
I think I'm gonna stay home today.
I was planning on staying home. He will go ahead and do Kona Cold again, because that looked so cool before.
Sorry, we're in the middle of several different projects, and we're finally making some progress on Mathis's room, so
Awesome.
that's what that was about.
He takes 42 points of cold damage.
And then, on top of that, give him some hot flashes.
That is a hit for 9. On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese.
Perfect.
I'll say he's a poor meatball. Renan, it's your turn. Hoppy is on deck. I don't think he lives to see his turn.
Oh, look, see? Look, I got a little flame seed.
Pew!
Love it.
I do really like the effects.
That's 2 1s. That sucks.
Yeah, that was really shitty. Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
Almost did it.
I'll take care of it. I'll take out
Thanks,
the trash.
Hoppy.
Hoppy, it is your turn. That does it. Blight Beetle down.
Okay. Now I'm gonna get out of here so it doesn't explode on me.
Seems reasonable.
And the little dudes over there
They
disappeared.
fled. Yep.
Okay.
Too much commotion, too much risk. The acid rain scared them off. Once the worm is dead, you are able to successfully extract Shafkem, who's began like the early stages of pre-digestion. He's immediately more concerned that the beautiful linens that comprise his wrap are now soiled and tarnished and will have to be replaced. But after he dusts himself off, so to speak, he carries himself with a remarkable, like almost aristocratic sort of charm and cadence to his speech and character. He just presents himself like a wealthy man might, and thanks you for rescuing him. And he puts out a hand, palm down towards you, and says, "You must be Ilea. Pleasure to meet you. I was told to expect you." Or, I'm sorry, perhaps you're the flame? I'm uncertain.
Is he expecting me to kiss his hand?
It is being offered to you in that way.
I'm
like,
going to do like the
way
lady
a Southern
shake
belle
of
might.
I'm
Yeah.
going to grasp your hand and just like shake it. I'm Oniara. This is Alea's flame. We understand that you can assist us with finding the beast of chaos that has been plaguing this land.
I am not certain of all of that. I do have information that I was told to give to you.
Wonderful. Wait until the rest of my family is here, and then you can begin.
Oh, you're a family. How lovely. Like a traveling band.
Something like that.
If Draco can do the explodey body thing, I could really use some hit points.
Yeah, let's all top off.
Hoppy said he wants you to explode his body.
Nice. There must be some hit points available. Is there anything else we can salvage from the giant worm serpent creature? We have some scales and teeth from other creatures.
The Remora's plating is unique in that it is incredibly temperature resistant. So, like, I can't immediately think of a use in our world for that, but it would be unique, and it is, not a common substance.
You said Remora's scale?
Yep.
Is that the giant worm guy?
Grab, 10 or 12 of them?
Let's say 10. It's a good
Okay.
round number.
we'll have to summon the tower so that I can store them with the other pieces that we're saving. What about any of the acid? Is there any like acid puddles that I might be able to get a vial or two of the acid from the beetles?
The most recently killed one is still pooling on the stone, so possible. Do you have a vessel that could hold acid?
Let me see. I'm guessing just a
I
glass.
don't want to say out loud.
Okay.
A glass ampule? Would that work? I have 24 empty ampules.
You have how many?
24, according
The
to
hell
my
have you been
inventory.
storing those for?
I have
I
no
guess this
idea.
moment.
I must have picked them up at some point. So I'm gonna. Can I collect like 4?
Sure.
Okay. And I'm also going to get 4 ampules.
I feel like I could cut some Remora's steaks.
Yeah, I mean, I would tell you that like a discerning diner might not want to eat bug meat, but I don't think that's who you are. So absolutely, you can have Remora's steaks.
Well, I'm not going to the carrion. We're not doing carrion beetle, so.
That's fair. Oni, next to the vials that you've collected and filled with acid, can you just write 2d12?
Yes.
If you discharge them later, that is the amount of acid damage they will do, but I will not remember that, so.
Was there anything on the Umber Hulk?
No, there is a not uncommon tradition in some cultures in the D&D space of collecting a defeated Umber Hulk's eyes because they remain sort of glowy and like they are disorientating. They create like a kaleidoscope of color effect if you gaze into them.
That's kind
So
of creepy.
It's not uncommon for them to be taken as like a trophy, and in some macabre situations even sold as elements in a piece of jewelry. Again, I can't make any promises that someone here will want them, but that is not a unheard of thing. They don't carry possessions, and their armor isn't anything specifically unique or advantageous, but their eyes are very interesting.
What about the plate mail dudes?
They are acid-ridden, so there's nothing there that you want to salvage.
Okay.
They are melted puddles of steel and blood.
I'm going to grab the Umber Hulk eyes. They will go well with my Kraken Calamari Remora's steaks.
Do it.
Evil Mark Hamill head, and scorpion tail, scorpion legs, or scorpion head and legs, and Otyugh fillets.
When like we eventually one day finish this campaign and we do like a where are they now 20 years later, I want to find like the lady that's cleaning up after Hoppy at the old folks at the old Minotaur's home, like what the shit is any of this? This calcified gargoyle penis? Yep.
Mhm.
Drake cakes. I still have Drake cakes.
All right. If we are as healed as we are going to be, then as
Are
you've
we
encountered, go ahead.
Sorry, are we taking a rest, or is that what you just healed me for, Draco?
I was able to heal for the dead
Sounds
bodies that are laying around.
Okay. Thanks. I could use a rest. I'm at under half hit points, so but I have the Ring of Regeneration, so it'll grow over time.
That's what he said. Once everybody's gathered, Shofkem begins to tell you the story about his close relationship with his mentor and the advisor to King Noctanabu, Gullissa the Seer. You've heard of her many times before, and she's the person who sort of teed up your arrival here. She's the one that, you know, foresaw the prophecy that Alea's flame would come and save them from Apshate, and that everything that has happened has kind of the table has been set by her for these events to happen in a very specific way, including Shafkem being ordered by her to patrol this area, even though being out here in plain sight seemed like a horrible idea to him. It did put him exactly where and when he needed to be found by you. That is the same sort of, causal relationships that Noctanabu told you that he didn't really understand, but it does seem to have started to at least work out in his favor, even though they did lose a lot of ground, had deaths, lost territory, but now the only way to victory that Galissa saw was this chain of events, and so here you are. He tells you that the words that Galissa has for you are a thing she made him memorize, and if you are prepared, he will tell you what she has for you, although he admits it does not mean a lot to him.
We're ready.
As he tells you what she left him, let me cancel this music because that's a little antithetical. No high octane right now. The story begins, and as it does, his words conjure pictures in the space between the two of you, literally like you're viewing a movie. And he tells you about the arrival of Apshate, the Devourer, and you begin to hear that story being told to you by Galissa the Seer. You can hear her soft, gentle voice talk about the arrival of the swarm of insects that tore away everything, eating the beautiful, lush hanging gardens of the palace, devouring the mummified remains of so many of their cherished dead. She looked into the fire at night, and through that saw the only way out was to create the impetus for Elea's flame to come, and she knew that you would also need something from her, for she, in her mind, and her mind alone, contains the one piece of information that you desperately seek. The thing that you need would bring you to her, and in so doing, she would be able to leverage that knowledge for your help in defeating this beast of chaos that she fears could not otherwise be defeated by any force or magic that they possess. So they endured. Days turned to weeks, weeks to months, as Apshate multiplied indefinitely, devouring everything and destroying their home, and bids that if you don't take action immediately, now that you've arrived, they will continue to multiply beyond Hamunaptra, and their death cloud will expand to cover all of Geb. It is prophesized in the Book of the Dead that this is how the world of Geb ends. Once Apshate awakens, its hunger becomes insatiable. It will grow and expand in the never-ending cycle of feeding until eventually the locust swarm has become so large it is unsustainable. They will eat all that can be eaten. They will die, and from that death return to Earth, and the cycle of life on Geb will begin anew. This is their Ragnarok. This is their end of the world. This is their end of days. And she thinks that there's a way in which Elea's flame can help disrupt that cycle and avoid the end of life on Geb, but tells you that this kind of eternal cycle cannot be disrupted lightly, and she's worried that she may not directly meddle in these affairs or directly influence what you need, but tells you that there is a way to destroy Apshate at the heart of things. The first thing that Apshate did was go to ground in the Undercity deep below Hamunaptra. You must seek out the queen there. Apshate proper lives in the heart of the Undercity of Hamunaptra, and if you can kill her and survive doing it, you may just yet prevail. She tells you that she can't be of any more guidance to you, but that you must seek out the crypt of Hetaferis. And that is the end of the message, with no additional details and no context.
Can you point us in the direction of the crypt?
And put the name in chat, please.
I like to try and spell it myself.
How close did you get?
Not very, but I will put it in chat so you can see how bad it is.
Oh, pretty close. Like, he tells you that he is not certain who this person is, that there are a number of old mausoleums that the name itself sounds old, you know, in much the way like an old Victorian name to us would sound. Just, you know, not quite in vogue, not quite the style of naming conventions in the last 100 years or so. So he thinks it would be in the oldest portions of the mausoleum outside of Hamunaptra. But he tells you that his instruction was simply to deliver this message and then to walk on a predetermined path back to Bastion. He can no longer be of any help to you. And he's like waiting for, like, he seems like he's waiting for you to thank him.
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
I'm just gonna, I guess, bow my head slightly and say thank you for delivering this important message. We wish you well on your travels. Be safe.
Of course. Oh, you know, one other thing. He reaches into his satchel and hands you a now slightly moistened piece of parchment from the stomach acids. I'm also to give you this. I didn't open it. I don't know what it says. And he just walks away, supremely confident, considering he's so far behind enemy lines and a delicious buffet for all things that devour. But he seems to trust the process.
Great.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. And he disappears.
Let's open this scroll. I think I will hand it to Amon because he's done all of our historical research and will likely be the one to decipher it if that is necessary. And Amon can read it.
It is a primitive map, hand-drawn, that shows the footprint, the circular footprint around the base of Hamunaptra, where a bunch of mausoleums have been built, where families, you know, wealthy families, are interred. This is a practice that goes back before the resurrection of the exalted dead. So before people who had lived an exemplary enough life could retain immortality by becoming mummies, they were interred in these crypts, presumably to potentially be later resurrected when that was a possibility. Sort of like cryogenically frozen heads. There is one notation about the great house of Hetaferus. The notation is that it was a well-known family of revelers and indulgers. This is a party house, but she has marked on the map where that crypt is located within the great mausoleums around Hamunaptra.
All right. Who's our navigator?
I'm an excellent driver.
Take us there.
Let me back the car.
Make it back to the airship.
Oh yeah, we
heading
could
towards
send.
the big pyramid.
We
Or,
decided.
oh, that's
to
right.
go
We're just looking
on
for this
foot,
guy.
right?
That's right.
So
Or are we just going down underground?
We could have offered Shafkim a ride by calling the ship. Oh well.
he didn't ask.
Guess
for
I'll
one.
have a nice walk.
He's got his
Yep.
own plans.
Okie doke. Well, I think Amon and I have direction sense, so or labyrinthine recall, so I should be able to get us if we know the general direction. But I don't know if Amon has a better.
Should we have Mike Hawk flying ahead just to scope things out and look for potential dangers?
We totally can. So we're going. The person we have to find is under Hominoptera, right?
Yep, we have to go into the crypt.
I like crypt. Do I sneak ahead? Put me in it. Put me in, coach.
Let's do it.
Making your way towards the crypt of Hetaferus, you using Mike as an advanced scout. Actually, let's have Mike make a perception check, and then I can tell you what you do or do not see. I mean, what you definitely see and don't not see.
I was trying to see if Mike's thing actually had that check, but it doesn't look like it.
Roll perception.
Can I roll it from mine?
We'll extrapolate.
Okay.
Now that
I
you're
get advantage on perception, but I'm guessing Mike doesn't. So
no, yeah, I think you rolled well enough though. As you approach the city of Hominoptera, you're getting closer to the Pyramid of Eternal Light than you've been so far. There are like a series of small rings that form a large circle around the base of Hominoptera that are all of these, kind of like reliquary burial sites. Mike does see that there is an aerial patrol of large Goliath beetles with huge fluttering wings. They're, 1-ton giant beetles with prismatic scales and huge fluttering wings. You can actually hear them, flitting their wings high above. But they seem to be flying in a relatively large circular patrol of the temple itself. So as long as you wait for them to pass, it probably isn't a concern. They are not probably able to detect like living versus unliving. At least that would be a very unreasonable ability for them to possess. Do you guys want to lay low for a few minutes? Do you want to try to take them out? What do you want to do?
that's it. Let's just hang low, let him pass, keep moving.
Probably. I mean, I'm always for punching somebody, but I'm also pretty low in hit
Let's
points. So.
sneak because
I don't like swarms.
I don't think we
I don't
want
like
to
swarms.
spend our. I don't think we want to spend our resources. There's no way once we get into the underground that we're going to be able to do a long rest safely. So.
All right. Then doing the Renan leads and teaches everybody how to be quiet thing. Can we get a stealth check for Renan as she coaches the party how to move quietly and not draw attention?
What do you want me to do it?
Do it.
Stealthy stealth.
Mama, do it.
Mama, do it.
I need down there. Oh.
Mama, do it.
Oh, you want me to play guitar?
Nice. Easily we stealth
What was our number?
under the guise of these flying insects. The patrol never sees you. You enter the outer area of the crypt. There's a large spiral stone staircase that takes you down. Once you're about 10 feet below the surface, there is a large, like, sandstone door that doesn't have hinges, doesn't seem to recess. It is like a permanent, this tomb is sealed.
Sounds like a job for me. I'll punch it.
As you punch it, you do begin to crack the sandstone, although it is making quite a ruckus as your empowered stone or metal gauntlets in siege mode just batter against the stone. You're sending shrapnel everywhere, a few sparks here and there. You will get through it. There is just the minor concern of it being quite loud.
Does anybody care that it's loud? Can't somebody cast Cone of Silence on me?
Dampen sound.
I'll turn it into mud.
I mean, I guess
I don't have that ability.
I guess we could have done stone to mud. Oh well.
Hoppy, you just continue as a siege engine of demolition, punching through it until eventually a large hoppy-shaped hole is made in the thick sandstone wall. Beyond it, there's a narrow hallway that leads to a door that has a well-defined family crest on it. The Coptic sigils below it does read the House of Hetaferus. Let me move you guys. In the antechamber, between where you've battered the door and where this new door is a room filled with crates that look like offerings. There's like a ton of canopic jars filled of honey and mead. There are bottles of corked wines going back hundreds of years. There's a small footlocker that has gold coins in it. There are like 100 prayer beads. They're like polished marbles, but each one has a sacred prayer and the name of the person for whom the prayer is said in a large pouch. Just a huge collection of offerings. Maybe that's why this was sealed. We also know that this is like a party house family, obviously overindulgers. As you move forward, the capstone, the doorway into the crypt of Hetaferus, is barred. It's locked. Again, no hinges, no doors. Is you carefully inspect it. To the right side of the door, there are 2 holes inset into the wall, one at about 5 feet up from the ground and one at about 2 feet up from the ground. They are about 1 inch in diameter.
So must be either a trap or some kind of key. We should have Renan inspect it and see if it's a trap.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Go check for trap. You gotta hit buttons.
How about I use the blue light special to look around?
Do that while I'm checking for trap. Let's do them at the same time.
Do both. Roll them. Perception from both of you.
I'm outside wall.
I can see inside your skull. That's how well I can see.
I'm on wall.
Can I hear me?
You want to roll?
Yeah. Let Zeke roll. The blue light special doesn't reveal anything hidden. Nothing unusual or surreptitious there. Renan, that's an incredible roll to examine things. You do not see it as a trap. You think that this is some kind of keyway mechanism, and because of your exceptional roll, you feel like there is a you know that there is some kind of pressure sensitive mechanism in the space that connects these 2 holes. You suspect the 2 holes may even be linked. This is some kind of keyway. You're just not certain exactly how to open it, or if there is a specific key that's meant to fit this, although that would be a very large and unwieldy key. But definitely not a trap 100%, and you think that there's some kind of weight or pressure sensitivity in the aperture behind the wall.
Okay. I didn't mean to do that.
The holes are quite deep in terms of like being inset into the wall. They are not shallow.
Okay.
And we didn't find anything while we looked around that might fit these holes.
I mean, like, there's any number of things on your person or in this room could fit in the hole. The hole is just like a 1 inch diameter hole.
Like a spear tip.
Well, but
like a
there's
spear
nothing like a
shaft.
key.
Oh no, like nothing amongst the offered goods that is like a 2 1 inch diameter poles separated by 3 feet of key.
Yeah,
That's nothing like that. No obvious like Indiana Jones staff solution.
Okay. And we assume that there's like, there's like some sort of like pressure sense at the in it that there should that we need to possibly do them at the same pressure or something like that, right? Just making sure I understood that right.
Yeah, that's Renan's assertion, is that there's something that's intended to measure force or weight in the wall that the holes are connected to.
Okay.
Hoppy, you could take a couple javelins and stick them in there.
Yeah, I could. The question I have is, and there's no markings on the wall, there's no written instructions.
No, just the family crest of Hetaferus.
What's the family crest?
It is the classic like walking Egyptian men with like one arm in front of them pointing forward, one arm behind them pointing backward. It's not an especially like noteworthy family crest. It just is unique to that house.
So Oni, do you want to push into one of the holes and I can push into the other of the holes and
Absolutely.
we can see what
See if
happens?
we get a click, like opening a lock.
Yeah.
Yep.
And do we start hard or do we start soft?
Probably.
Well, foreplay first.
I was gonna say probably soft, just because we don't know if we're gonna trigger something.
I disagree. If you're just going to shove it in the hole, I think you have to start hard.
Okay. We can use a couple of javelins. I've got 10 of them.
Finding the narrower portions of the javelin that would fit into the 1-inch diameter hole, there's no like immediate satisfaction, no like tension springs, no clicking into a keyway, no it makes a fun sound. However, as the two of you just take turns poking at the holes, you can hear that there's like an echoey sound that leads you both to the conclusion that both of these holes are connected.
Okay.
Like inside of the wall, one hole leads to the other hole or shares a same space inside the wall.
Can we like force water or air into one and see if it pushes something out of the other if they're connected? Like water in the top one and see what comes out the bottom?
Sure. You squirt water from your water skin in the top hole, and you can hear it trickle like water down a drain behind the wall for a few seconds, and then it exits out the bottom, dripping into the sand.
Well, then maybe this is a nothing burger too. Like, do we know for sure that this is something?
I know for sure that this is something.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, everything is something.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what good plugging the holes are going to do.
There's no inscription or anything aside from the coat of or the family crest.
No, suspiciously absent, no instruction. Just the crates full of cork-stoppered wines, prayer beads, gold coins.
I'm wondering if we need to use
honey.
like some of the honey as like a thick
What if
liquid.
we block
Maybe we need to
the-
make an offering.
What if we block the bottom and fill the top?
There you go.
What if we
Pressure from that.
maybe we need to make an offering before we get the next step?
Yeah, we need to sacrifice Draco.
I can see no other path forward. That seems right to me.
Sorry, Draco. You had a good run, bud. Bye.
Let's try it.
Whoa,
Hoppy-
what?
No, Hoppy, why don't you block the bottom hole? Because we can't put stuff in the bottom hole and have it go up because of gravity. Why don't you block the bottom hole and I'll try to start filling the top with my water skin. And we can see
Or
if
we
we
got all
can...
this wine. We got all
For
this wine that's
sure.
laying around.
Yeah, we could do wine too. Just let's put something in there, or even sand. Let's put something in there and see if that triggers a lock.
Is Hubby using his finger or using a stopper of some kind? Just for
I
my
would
curiosity.
guess the spears that we were talking about, as long as
Sure.
it fits snugly and blocks the hole so that nothing comes out.
Borrowed wine or the rest of your water?
Borrowed wine. They're a party house, after all.
You uncork the wine and begin to feed it into the top hole. Glug 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 glug, until eventually, like, the bottle has been emptied in it, and as the last few drops of wine enter into the hole, the stopper at the bottom made by Hoppy's makeshift spear has made this chasm watertight, and once the last few drops of the wine has entered, you can hear a shift as a metal plate inside the wall, caused by the increased weight from the wine, sinks, and a latch releases, and the tomb door slides open.
Woo! We did it! Just had to
We're
put the
so smart.
I was so hoping that I was going to have to punch this door down too. I just want to say.
Well, let's go inside and see if you can't find something to punch inside.
Is my core competency.
This is one of those moments where the next scene I have misplaced because the game sucks. Can I have 1 minute to track it down?
Absolutely. Stretch break.
All right, I got it. Sorry about that.
Woohoo.
Stepping through the tomb doors leads you into this space. Sorry, I put you in the wrong positions. There, something like that. This is where you enter. There are corrupted, destroyed, small, like, minor sarcophagus that have been cracked and deteriorated to time. Inside are just dry, desiccated bones on the verge of collapse. There is a small staircase leading up to a ornate series, or a pair of silvered doors that have handles but no lock. They could easily be flung open.
Oh, Hoppy. Go on, open it. Or did everyone walk away?
That's possible.
I'm here. But I do like Hoppy going first.
Shabuya, ya, ya,
We're
shabuya.
back.
Yeah.
I love these effects. They're fun to play with.
So before you, stone stairs leading up to a pair of silvered doors, not locked but closed.
So, this door right here, right?
That's the one.
I'm sorry, my audio got turned down. I missed whatever happened after John left.
There is a stone staircase leading up to a pair of silvered doors with ornate handles. They are closed but not locked. And Draco's
He's right
casting a
there.
ton of spells.
Stone
Wait,
staircase.
here you go. Death magic right here. Boom, death.
Would you guys like to climb the stairs and open the door?
Yes. Go, Hoppy.
Renan's gonna check for traps again.
Okay. Perception for Renan.
We eat together.
I don't know what the buttons are.
I'll also be using blue light special until we get into a fight, which looks like it's coming up.
I love them.
The combination of the blue light special and Renan's natural instinct to assume everything is a trap has yielded something interesting. The door is not trapped, however, the threshold of the door reflects a small blue line traced around it when viewed through the torch, the blacklight torch. It's not a trap, but it is definitely some kind of spell of detection. You don't think it's meant to bar anybody, you don't think it's meant to trigger a trap or hurt you, but it is designed to let someone know you've crossed that path, or to turn on something. It could be something as simple as activating torches when someone enters a room, all the way down to someone using this as their alarm spell to let them know if the crypt is ever breached. It could be any number of those things, but you do know it's there.
Open the door, Hoppy.
How do
You
we
got this.
disable it?
I mean, it's like the little bell at the top of the door when you go in a shop. We're just letting them know we're here.
Yeah.
Are
Do
we
we
trying
want to
to-
let them know we're here, or?
No, might as well get it on.
All right. He's trying
Get it
to
on.
be. All right. Hoppy is gonna walk through the door, look around in this room.
As you open the door, there is a gratifying ting ting, and it says only 2 guests per session. No, the door opens. There are ruined caskets. There's a door across from you by about 30 feet, and inset into the walls, left and right behind you, are 2 very large horned statues, and each one has 2 giant eye sockets, but in the case of each statue, only one of them has a large ruby inset into its right eye. The other eye socket remains empty. The ruby itself looks like it would be of considerable value, but maybe someone's already come and borrowed, in air quotes, at least one of the rubies from each of these statues. They are unlike anything you've ever seen, Hoppy.
I'm gonna mention it to everybody and see if they want to come forward before we go to the next room, go through those next doors, move into the room a little more. And statue eyes.
Is there anything noted? I just want to look in these little side concave things. See if there's anything.
Just broken.
Yeah, they're
coffins.
primitive, low-cost sarcophagus vessels that
You said
maybe
that
held
already.
servants or perhaps retainers of some kind, but they
Yep.
were not well sealed, and they're just basically dust and bones now.
Cool.
Draco,
Would
as
you
move
two
into
have-
the space, you can see these statues in these alcoves here. Each have a large inset ruby in their eye socket and 1 empty eye socket.
Try putting the eyeballs that you just took from that other guy in.
Oh, the Umber Hulk?
Yeah, try it.
We can try it. I'll put one into the one on the left.
Hoppy, as you take the Umber Hulk eye and try to inset it in, the stone and steel that the statue is comprised of yields and becomes intangible. Your hand passes right through it, and as it does, you can feel a shiver run up your arm and all the way down your spine. When that happens, Draco, the ruby in the one in front of you flashes, and you feel a sense of dread and a tingle down your spine as well. Both of the statues dematerialize and become floating wraith-like apparitions that look like they're statues but are ghostly. In the instance of the one in front of Hoppy, having been inside of him, the ghostly form of this statue begins to change its shape. It's growing long, horn-like growth from its head. Its mass quintuples as it becomes this huge, hulking sort of parody of Hoppy. The statue on the other side begins to shrink to a diminutive size and begins to wreath itself in flames, becoming sort of like a crude mimicry of Draco.
Can I keep him?
They immediately open their mouths and let loose a horrifying scream that instills divine dread in everyone. I need all 5 members of the party to make a wisdom saving throw and then roll initiative for me.
Well, thank goodness.
That didn't have advantage, but I think it's okay.
Just need Amon's wisdom save. Oh, I got one.
Sorry, the first one was Amon. The second one was Renan.
Oh, then I still got one, but it's not who I thought it was. If the 12 is Renan, then Renan is the victim of divine dread. You are frightened for up to 1 minute. While frightened in this way, you must take the dash action and move as far away from the Eidolon as possible by the safest route available at the start of each of your turns. At the end of each turn, finish rolling initiative, and we'll get this started. And I guess let me check in. It's 11:30. I think we can power through this one pretty quickly, but is there a world where you guys would rather stop now?
Let's do it.
Michelle's
Yeah, we
out,
can
but
knock
I
it
can keep playing.
Okay. Bye, Michelle.
Bye, Michelle.
Bye.
All right. Renan is first, and because she's not here, that's appropriate. Hi, Zeke. She just runs away, taking the dash action. Hoppy, it's your turn.
I'm going to, I guess, attack Evil Hoppy in front of me.
Seems good.
Do I have a sense as to how hard they're going to be to hit?
It looks just like you.
Okay.
So if you were assessing yourself as an opponent, how difficult are you to hit?
Pretty darn. I'm gonna not do Great Weapons Mastery just until I get an idea what their hit points actually are, or their AC actually is. Okay, and hit all the buttons except for those, and that was the wrong one to hit. Let me just roll damage on Warglaive. Is 22 hit?
The creature reflexively cringes or shrinks just before being struck, and a large blue scarab shield manifests in space between the two of you, causing your glaive attack to glance harmlessly off.
Okay. I'm going to try it one more time, and I'm going to say that he's mimicking my my skills. So whoever you think you can take, go ahead and take that me or Drake. Actually, you know what? Screw this. I can totally take Draco. Probably can't do that without attack of opportunity, can I?
That's correct.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll just... No, I'll stay here. 25 would hit me.
That does hit. 17.
And that's it.
Amon's turn. Draco on deck.
Alright, I'm gonna go after one in front of Hoppy.
You might want to do Draco because Hoppy's kind of a one target guy, whereas the Draco dude could probably
If he can
earthquake
cast
us.
all of the same
Okay.
spells,
Yeah.
Right.
he'll be a big threat.
Okay. Alright. I'm just trying to find. There it is. Oh, still running.
The 23 does hit, though.
Do it again.
Also a hit.
Also,
And
maybe so.
that's it for me.
Maybe so.
Maybe so.
Maybe so.
Okay.
Draco, it is your turn. Oni on deck.
Okay, going to do Burning Hands on the dude in front of me. Let's see. Come here.
Oh, it's doing that thing where I see Dex high level cast and Burning Hands, but no numbers.
18,
Okay.
5, and 9. Sorry.
Yeah, you need a DC of 18 for Dex save.
And 14 damage if I fail.
Yep.
I take 14 damage.
Okay, on top of that, I'm doing a little something else I haven't done yet, really too much. Using my Chains of Burning Agony.
Ooh, I do like
So
that.
for an additional 2d10 fire damage.
Nice.
You want me to roll it, or you're gonna? Oh, you should have had me roll it probably.
So there's that, and then Fire Dude will Flame Seed him.
That does hit for 6 more damages. Anything else from Team Draco? It's hard to tell because as you burn him away with Burning Hands and Flame Seed, it doesn't seem like the attacks were super effective against him. His skin
Yeah.
seems very resistant to burning.
Yeah, I figured as much, so am I, so it's okay.
All right. Oni, you're up. Baddies on deck.
Can I occupy the same square as Fire Guy, or no?
No.
No. All right. Sorry.
You can
Marco.
pass through, but you can't have your turn there.
I know you didn't want me to fight that guy, but I don't have a choice because I can't get to the other.
That's all right.
I just want to mention that the first time I heard John say "baddies on deck," I thought he said "daddy," and I was like, "Okay, so the bad guy's he's gonna be our daddy." All right.
John!
Daddy's home. Zeke!
Extra damage die.
I would say that almost 100% that's right, although it might creep into 2. Nope, Mark, you're right. 1 extra.
Okay.
I rolled that earlier.
Oh, nice. I thought maybe you were committing it to memory, which I was impressed by.
I mean,
15 misses. 23 hits.
All right. So 3 hits. $48 damage.
Yeah, it's been marked.
Okay.
I thought you were working on a plan. Like trying to decide if you were going to accent surge or not.
Well, I'm having trouble. I'm zoomed out too far. I couldn't see their life total, and that didn't seem like enough damage. So, are they?
I don't think the
taking...
21 hits.
Oh, the 21
did.
doesn't hit.
The 21 hit,
Yeah.
the 15 missed.
The 15 missed.
Oh, I thought you I
Oh,
thought
you're
he
right.
had
He's still shielded.
shields.
You're right, Mark. You are right.
Oh, so add 11 hit points back, or however many. He's
Mhm.
taking half damage because he's enraged.
Well, that would be a cool ability.
Well, it would have been cooler had I been able to get to the Draco one. But
only,
Draco, our caster, is in melee with it, and it's in a corner.
It's gonna have to burn them hands, son.
Yeah, I'm done.
Exactly.
That's my turn.
Throwing hands, hot hands.
Hot hands. Catch these hands. First and foremost, Hoppy, can you make a Warglaive attack for me? I just need to see the numbers. Oh,
You don't get to keep that one
why not? That's the roll.
because it's a crit.
So whenever you roll a crit, we're gonna say it doesn't count.
Well, that's 'cause I rolled it because I was attacking. Are you attacking?
The creature gets to make one attack mirrored by Hoppy, so rather than me open the character sheet and roll it, I was just having Hoppy roll one.
Does it get advantage?
So it's not supposed to use, like, it's supposed to just be a standard base attack, so I don't think it would make a reckless attack, so I think it just rolled 23. I don't think it would get to take advantage, and unfortunately the critical hit is the second roll.
Who's it attacking?
You.
Okay.
So as much
Oh,
as
That's awesome because then I get to attack it.
yeah. I don't think, yeah. So 23 hits Oni, I think,
Yes.
and I think that's 12 points of damage.
Mark, can you do anything to?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll Wall of Steel. Nice.
None damage to Oni,
None
and I
damage
think
to Oni.
17 on the Warglaive reaction misses you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But the 20 damage from the other.
Well, that was what I wanted to ask you. Does the damage that I take from the shield cap out at the amount of damage I would have otherwise dealt? If I do 1 damage but you absorb 20, do I take 20 or 1?
The attacker takes the amount of force damage equal to the damage that your spirit shield prevents. So I guess that's 16,
Yep.
or would be 16.
That's right. Thank you. Oh, and it's force damage?
Yeah.
Oof. Well, that's not good for me.
So force
Don't-
damage is good.
Well, you don't have force damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Other Eidolon. Well, sorry. Go ahead, Mark.
I was just gonna say only physical damage is halved for Hoppy, so fire guy would be much more effective against my Hoppy or the bad guy Hoppy than me.
The other one will cast Cone of Cold, which I've never really gotten to cast, and that seemed like it was a lot of fun.
That's rude.
You said fun?
It's chilly even. And it's like 60 feet, so everyone in the room could be chilled. Why is Rendon back in here? I thought she was gone.
She should be running away.
Oh, I moved. Sorry, I moved her in.
I mean, you could just have her killed, but I think technically the fear would have taken her to safety this one time. So I think it's going to be everybody except Draco needs to make a Fortitude save for Cone of Cold.
Constitution.
Kona cook.
Sorry, yeah, Constitution. I'm pretty sure it's Con.
It's Constitution.
I feel like with a critical success, I shouldn't take any damage.
Cool.
I rolled
I
a
guess
29.
submit that as a
That's
potential
impressive.
fighter class feature, and we can talk about it.
Does that include Evil Hoppy?
It does. Yeah, it does.
Like that. I like it.
He's really steering into Draco. So, Amon's gonna take 46. Oni's gonna take 23.
I'm gonna take 3.
That seems like it's cheating. Hoppy, can you roll a Constitution saving throw twice? Once for you, once for the Eidolon of Hoppy.
I did one for me and got
27.
27.
We'll say I got a 27 also. That seems fair.
We'll say you got the 15 because he technically rolled
rolled
twice. He just got to keep the higher roll.
23.
So both Hoppy and the Eidolon take 23, although 23 frost damage is enough to destroy that Eidolon.
He becomes an ice statue.
He does, yeah. Incorporeal ice statue.
Nice.
Love it.
Nice.
And then Flame Dude goes away, huh? Or a hit as well.
He is also hit, yep. But he has 70 HP, so...
He does do have a con save he can do. But didn't make so.
Can he? He takes 46 frost, but at least he's not snuffed out, I don't think. Unless he takes bonus damage from frost. Oh, we should make that a thing.
No! Fire guy!
Renan's turn. Renan continues to run in abject horror, and then at the end of her turn, we'll make another wisdom saving throw. Hi, Zeke. Happy Sunday, buddy.
It came back.
Oh, good. I'm glad,
I'm glad you came back. Yeah.
Ooh, not advantage.
Well, as Michelle pieces out, so too does Renan piece out of this combat. Hoppy, your turn. Amon on deck. Only help me remember that after your turn, the Eidolon goes, but I lost my initiative.
Okay.
I'm
That's
gonna
that
go
one.
over here, and I'm pretty sure I can get away with Great Weapon Mastery against Evil Draco. And if I finish off Evil Draco, I can start working on Real Draco. Not like that, I can't. What the fuck?
do believe both of those miss.
I
That's
rolled
what you
a
get.
what?
To dream
Cock
the
shit.
impossible dream. Draco's tanking.
That's
One.
right.
I rolled... What did I roll? I rolled... Two, 5,
That's not great.
2, and a 4.
You do realize my AC is 14, and you screwed that up. Just saying.
Amon, it's your turn. Draco's on
I
deck.
would have got one hit. Oh, but he takes 10 damage anyway
Nice.
because of Graze.
Because of Graze, yep.
Oh no!
Come on.
See, you don't mess with the Dracos.
Come on! 54 on the critical failure table. Oh no. You lose your grip as you attack. Make a dexterity saving throw. On a failure, you drop your weapon 15 feet in a random direction.
Nice.
Oh, you retain your weapon though. That's a good save.
Well done. Hey, Draco, what do you think about moving Fire Guy?
I have an
like him
idea,
where
but
he is. I'm on
It's
a
kinda
have
good, I
another
think.
attack if you want to take it.
Sweet. Just gonna.
Well done.
That's it.
Easy to do.
Right. Draco, it is your turn, and Oni, you're on deck.
Okay. Casting Frostbite on this guy. Cold with cold, mofo.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Sure can.
Feel free to make it. No! He takes 14 points of damage and freezes to death.
And that's how you do that.
The ghost resumes its form as the statue missing one ruby eye, but as it does, its last act as the visage, the Eidolon of Draco, is to give you both middle fingers at the same time.
Seriously, can I keep him? He's cool.
And as you defeat them, the silvered door that leads into the path to the north creaks open. Megan's got to step away for the dog, and we're at a quarter till, so I think maybe we just call it here, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Sounds
fine.
Awesome. Great session today, and you guys now get to explore the reliquary next time and explore what's beyond in the tomb of Hedeferis.
Did the gems come back?
They resume their form as eidolons that are each missing one eye but have a gemstone for the other eye.
Okay, and I'm not available next week. Just heads up.
Why?
Because I'll be someplace I don't want to be. Down in Palm Springs area working. And it's going to be stupid hot. It's working for old man Sean.
That sucks.
Doing some mud turtle stuff?
Yep. Mud turtling.
Mud turtle?
Name of his production company.
Mark, the way you said that is perfect. I don't know if you know that that's a euphemism for something horrible. But if you ever,
I assume it is.
yeah, there's. Unfortunately, he named it for like a very harmless species of turtle. Regrettably, however, there is like a Urban Dictionary connotation that I'm sure he does not.
Which is pretty obvious.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
It wasn't there whenever he made it, but yeah.
it was so great.
Before.
Very, like, this is 15 years ago probably at this point, but when he first told us the name, I was like, no, seriously, what's it called though? He was like, it's called Mud Turtle Media. I'm like, the fuck it is? No, it's not. That's disgusting. He goes, it's not a gross thing. I'm like, you need to Google that shit right now. At the work computer, Google said, oh, you guys are gross.